About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We bring you Wednesday night baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
About to get started here, Lars Nootbaar now at the plate.
21, Lars Nootbaar.
And that's how this game gets started. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The Braves would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one hit to first. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Gorman, having a nice season in the power categories, 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Quickly to second for one.
No,
to first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. One out man at first. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely.
Ball inside.
Man at first, one away. Base knock right field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jordan Walker, the next to hit. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2 on, 1 out. That one hooked foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Mason Wynn.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Alec Burleson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 2 outs. To third, Dubon. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Braves coming up. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta, and for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His 26th of the year. And we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Matt Olson, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at second. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Inside corner for a strike. Olson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. In for a strike. They're down 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Sean Murphy.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Albies, the lead runner at second. Olsen on at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth, third base.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup. And they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, they're swinging for the fences, but sometimes you just got to shorten up. When runs are hard to come by with 2 strikes, I know this sounds crazy, but spread out and choke up a little bit. Just putting the ball in play might find a hole and get something going.
Mauricio Dubon swings through it for strike 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. And there's a ball. Eli White on deck for Atlanta. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Hard liner. Scott makes his way towards it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Eli White.
Eli White will hit next. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. In the air to left center. Long run, nice grab. And that's the 3rd out. Braves get 1 on the big fly. All even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Low inside.
Man, that got him square in the mask.
Low inside.
0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Just off the outside corner. 1-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So up next, Victor Scott. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting, and it's in the air. 2 away now. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Matthew Liberator, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Slider. Middle inside.
And right back to the mound. To first, St. Louis goes down in order. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Alvarez Jr.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And the 0-1. Swings through that. Oh, and he hit him.
That got it. First base. Batting ninth. Pitcher.
1 down. Chris Sale next up for the Braves.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his life.
Rudder takes off. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Rudder goes again. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Puts a bunt down. Gorman throws to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Oh, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That smash towards center. And that is the inning. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back at Truist Park, Lars Nootbaar, one of the league leaders in double singing. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Pitchers are starting to shift the outfield into the parking lot. It's all about angles against this guy.
And it doesn't seem to matter. He'll still find grass and end up standing on second, smiling.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman.
Stepping in, Nolan Gorman. Single to right at his first trip. Gorman in his 5th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Mason Wynn.
Circle change. Middle outside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
High outside.
Strike! Woo!
Sinker. Low inside.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Got him. One down.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here is Matt Olson. Walked his first time.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Whoa.
And that's outside. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. Going gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His 21st of the year, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's
next
plunked
for
in
the
this one.
Braves, left fielder,
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Eli White. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. The 0-2.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Braves get one on the big fly. On to inning number 4. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals. First
And
baseman,
stepping in for the
Alec
Cardinals,
Burleson.
Alec Burleson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a broken bat flare. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off for
check
the
of the
Braves,
current
the
standings.
shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Ball 1.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first,
Yeah,
and it
got
beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael
It was a bang
Harris
play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Base hit, center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for Atlanta, Chris Sale. 0 for 1 so far. Here goes the runner. Line drive, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Tried to stop, but he's tagged out heading back to second.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Acuna. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Base hit!
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Late with the swing there. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 67, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Stanek also throwing.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In danger of walking in the tying run.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberatore won't go any further tonight. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
St.
pitcher
Louis.
for the Cardinals, number 67.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Sean Murphy gets a chance to hit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Braves trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's a ball.
Olsen over at second. Murphy at first. 2 out of the inning. On a line. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
You know,
That's
these
a ball.
Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Sale checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Next to hit, Victor Scott.
Oh!
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Albies. Not in time. He's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Pinch hitter coming on, Joel Pozo.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Dubon. One at second. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Base is empty after the double play. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off left side. Oh, 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that is downstairs. Now 1 and 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals 2. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now to
Louis.
start the bottom of the
Number
fifth and taking
55,
over on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's the left
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Eli
Braves,
White.
Left fielder, Eli White.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
One now. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a ball popped up. Wind under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Nacho
Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Center fielder,
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Harris in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. And foul ball. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Nolan Gorman
Leading
will
off
hit
for
next.
St. Louis, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Slider. Low middle.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Sinker. Middle inside. Slider. Low outside.
1-0 Oh, that got away from him.
they're hitting.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Shortstop.
Mason Wynn digs in now.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 1-1. On the ground, could be two. Over to Albies. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Ivan Herrera, the next to hit. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now
Louis.
for the bottom of the sixth.
Number
And there's a new
35,
pitcher on the mound. Richard
Fitz.
Fitz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a
Leading
bullpen
off
can
to
give
the
their
Braves,
players a chance to
pitcher,
fight back into the game.
Digging in, Chris Sale. Fought off foul. Fitz on the mound for the 40th time this season. And he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Pitcher gets himself on base. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Walker on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here's Matt Olson down. He's already homered in this game.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Gordon Graceffo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Palante warming up as well. Foul ball.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Ball one low.
That's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Murphy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next pitch is outside. In the air, right field. And that is that. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Walker not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alec Burleson.
So up next, Alec Burleson. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sale and a 1-2. Now one miss. The Braves leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Burleson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman Thomas.
First and second, no outs. Thomas Sajazi now at the plate. In the air, left field. And that is foul. No outs, runners at first and second. Strike two.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Up the middle, Albies. The flip, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 on with 1 out. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Check swing called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
On the ground to third. Over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the
I
Cardinals.
promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And the 0-1.
Ball, low.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Sale ready. Outside low. And a count 2-1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Pulls that one foul.
Circle change. Middle outside.
And the slider just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a 3-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 7 and the Cardinals 3. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for
We're
St.
back
Louis.
in a new pitcher here to
Number
start the bottom of the
44,
7th. Gordon
Gordon
Graceffo.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Leading off, Mauricio
for the Braves,
Dubon.
Third baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Scott in position. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder.
So digging in, Eli White. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gorman throws on to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fouled off left side. This one in the air. Burleson settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Joey Wentz, on for the 30th time this year.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
You got it, Joe. You got it.
And it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Nolan Gorman. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Slider. Low outside.
No, he's really
Outside.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. The pitch. This to third. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
1 out man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gorman leads off first with 1 away. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
It's the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Ball.
Four-seam
The Braves leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. And a base hit up the middle. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2
Next
outs.
for the Cardinals, right fielder.
Really nice
Jordan
job staying
Walker.
up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
Overhand curve.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joey Wentz done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Ian
Number
Hamilton.
71.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Sinker.
Oh!
Sinker. Low outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 7-4. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And takes low for ball 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Just missed. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball.
Misses. And now it's 3-2. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Dominic Smith, looking to start something with one gone.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And the 1-0. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. It's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Oh.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And another ball. That misses off the outside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Now a chance for Ozzie Albies. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball, still 0-2. Up the middle. That's a hit. And out to a board. Matt Olson up to the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Acuna, the lead runner, out at 2nd. Albies on at 1st with 2 down. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to 1st. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Two left for Atlanta. They hold a 7-4 lead. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Nope, that's away.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Iglesias in his 12th season, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. There's the strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another. Throw on to Olsen. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
For the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. He swings and fouls one off. In there at the knees.
Ball one.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Acuna under it, and there's two away.
Up next for the Cardinals, pitcher.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Cesar Prieto looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that one ripped to left. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Oh, 1 down. On the ground, right side. Albies on to first. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up at a game apiece.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.